I'm not late for shit. Fuck off, Brittany. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the PimpyKast, episode number 37, right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network in the studio with our fill-in co-host right here, Mr. Rello, hashtag Rello for President.
Rello for President. How you doing today, brother man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You know,
Tuesday.
You know, the funny thing is, everything was going great. I think we're laggy again right here at the beginning of the episode. Nope, we absolutely are, which is completely fucked up because it was not like that like 2 seconds ago.
2 seconds ago.
2 seconds ago. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. We're definitely going to have to work that out. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this. Coming up a little bit later in this episode, we're going to have our the very first featured artist for season number 3. We got steampunk / horrorcore rapper out of Tombstone, Arizona, a guy that goes by the name w.o.r.m, really cool cat. Met the dude actually 2 years ago at the Gathering of the Juggalos. We played Juggalo Family Feud together. Won a couple dope ass watches. It was really dope. It's the Juggalo version of Family Feud, but it was like, all the same rules and all the shit still applies, whatnot. What not give what not give not what not.
Yeah, was he used to go by Earthworm by chance?
I don't know that for sure. He definitely has the whole earth and soil thing going for him.
We because a couple years ago we had a show opened up for a guy who was down here on tour. And he was like just coming on a small local tour, but it was like something to Earthworm, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same dude.
As far as I can tell, this guy basically just goes as the worm, or just worm. And I think I've seen it a couple times where it's actually has dots in it, like as if it was spelt as an acronym. So, I'm really not 100% positive, but we could definitely ask him because coming up in the second segment, we'll have him on the phone line, and you can ask all the fucking questions you want.
I will. I'm going to look him up.
All right, so typically Mr. Nekestro does this, but since that motherfucker's not here, as usual, let's go ahead and jump into the contacts, and I'll fucking read them this time, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's taking forever to fucking change scenes. Shit was running perfect. Now all of a sudden there's fucking bugs all over the system. I think it might have something to do with you, honestly.
It probably.
Oh, okay.
Now my YouTube's working.
Now your YouTube's working? It just turns on out of nowhere. All right, guys, you can hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/PimpyK. Get us on Instagram /PimpyK. On Twitter @Mr. PimpyK. And then, of course, the YouTube channel that you're watching now, youtube.com/C/PimpyK. Hit us up on the hotline, 850-426-4065. And you can email us feedback@pimpyk.com. And I will turn the motherfucking live chat on. I guess I didn't do it on this screen, which I should have. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Not that it's necessarily 100%, necessary because I can't see shit. I put it up on this screen over here as well. In the studio, we got a couple monitors. We've got one that's the monitor for the video cast, and then we got one that does the live chat and has our time clock and all that other kind of shit on it. And I put that up there, but it's starting to look like we're not going to be able to see it. So when we go to the next break, we'll go ahead and blow that up, see if we can make it a little bit bigger. Until then, we'll jump over to the chat, which I have somewhere. I just got to figure out what the fuck I did with it. I know I got it up somewhere. Hold on. Is it right here? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I guess maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't do a fucking live chat. We can go back to the coming up screen.
It's on. You got something right, man.
We got people in there. They're doing shit. They're saying shit. Nope, it's Kenny. I don't know what the fuck that means. I guess I got okay guys watching live always. You know what? It's gonna be a common thing. It's just gonna be those two bitches all the time in the live chat, running shit up, blocking everybody else from getting through. Fucking A, man. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Also coming up a little bit later in this segment, we're going to have Mr. John Shaw. For y'all that don't know, he is one of the owners of a great foundation, a great non-profit organization called Scrub Care Unit.
Scrub Care.
Anytime a name ends in unit, you got to say it like that, right?
You got to say it. Unit.
Just like if your last name is Jones, it's Jones, right?
Jones,
like,
baby.
You know what I'm
Jones.
saying? You got to drag it out. Even if it's Jim Jones. Who? Jim Jones.
Mike Jones. Change the game forever, right?
Also, we're going to do a brand new segment. We detailed a little bit about it last week on the first episode of season number 3, but we're going to do what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking. We're going to jump into that probably sometime around segment 3 before or after we get into our conversation with Mr. John Shaw from Scrub Care Unit.
Is he calling in?
Yeah. We're gonna give him a call. We're gonna give him a call. I'm not exactly sure where John lives. So, I mean, it'd be cool if he'd be in studio. We did an interview with him when we did that PimpyKast remote live shit. You know what I mean? We said it was live the whole time. However, every other scene we were in different clothes and it was different time of the day. You know what I'm saying?
It's changing every 30 minutes.
Is what we do. It's what we do.
It got hot in there.
It's just still a little laggy. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still fucking laggy.
It'll catch up by 3.
Yeah, by segment 3, which is bullshit because everything was fucking working before now. There's a couple things that I could probably do to change, and I guarantee you by next week we're gonna have this fixed. And we'll get right. I promise you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We got some PMVN featured artists with some gigs coming up. We'll start with the one and the only, chilling like a villain. # Villain Army.
Woo, woo.
He's got a safety meeting coming up.
Safety.
The Safety Meeting Showcase. That's this Friday, 9 p.m. at the Handlebar, downtown Pensacola. It looks like it's $5 and $8 if you're 21 and under. Those doors are at 9. Show starts at 10. It's going to have, let's see, Spade Mello, FY Mob, our homie, another PMVN featured artist, Camo City himself, Mr. Mad Mall, Dust Strangers, Two-Face, PMVN featured artist of the year, Twista King. Rello will also be on stage with Twista performing their new hot track, so that shit'll be dope. You don't want to miss that. Power Pack Empire and Izzy, which I believe is that one of Quake's artists?
The Power Pack Empire and Mad Mall.
How about this Izzy?
I'm not sure who Izzy is.
Well, because he's promoting the show, so I thought maybe, Quake had something to do with that, so that's dope. Also, our homeboy, another PMVN. Well, if they weren't PMVNs, but if they weren't, why would I be bringing this up? Our homeboy Elevated, September 23rd. It's a Soul Kitchen, downtown Mobile, Alabama. He's doing that Elements Hip Hop Monthly.
Elements Hip Hop. I like that. I went down there.
I haven't checked it out yet, but I've heard good things about that.
We were on it, me and Hog. I want to say February, early February.
Okay.
And pretty good turnout. They have a pretty good venue.
I don't have anything on the doors or anything like that, but it's September 23rd. It's over a month away. When we get a little bit closer, we'll be letting you guys know about this again, and we'll definitely get some more detailed information.
Keep y'all filled up.
Our runners-up for PMVN Featured Artist of the Year, Rainey's Revenge. If y'all are into that death metal shit, they also got a show coming up. That's Saturday, this Saturday, the 20th. That's in... Oh, shit, I didn't even write down where it's at. I can never remember how to say this. It's Valorizo? How do you say that? It's like over by Niceville and Fort Walton Beach. It starts with a V-A-L, Valparaiso.
I have no clue. I've never traveled out that far. It's not
Niceville. It's near Niceville. Shit like that. Anyway, the doors on that are at 8. There's no cover for that show, which is really, really badass. You would have think that I would have wrote more information, but apparently I didn't. Other acts on that bill are Loose Bolts, A Steady Decline, Invictus, and Worthy of the Crown. No cover, guys. It's a fucking absolute free show. There's no reason to not go check out. They were the runners-up for PMVN Featured Artist of the Year, too, man. So they did their job. They got their votes in. That shit was pretty badass. And what else do we got? I feel like we're missing something here. I feel like there's something that I haven't gotten to yet that I probably should have right here at the beginning. But no, I think we're just about squared. So what have you been up to, man? What do you got going on? I know we just talked about a few minutes ago. You're going to be doing you're going to be going on and doing a song with Twisted King at that safety meeting, which is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I got the Twisted King and working on Rello for President re-election actually coming out in November. So we setting up a show right now, getting flyers and everything made. You know, gonna probably have that out in the middle of the next month. Start getting pre-sale tickets out. So check it out, y'all. Make sure y'all don't want to miss this. It's gonna be so dope.
Oh yeah, that's
so dope.
So is that just a Rello? That's just you, or is that gonna be a Rello and Hog?
Yeah,
type
it's
of
gonna
thing?
be a Rello and Hog. We're just lowing out on the shows right now. You know, he got a new job. We got to do that work thing.
Right, and the bad thing is not only does the motherfucker have a job, but the problem is that he has a job that he works
work like 3 to 1.
Yeah, like weird night hours and
at
shit
night,
like that.
Yeah, 3 at night to 1 in the morning. That's crazy. So you know it throws our schedule off a little bit, but we still get together every now and then. I gotta wake it up till 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, get some studio sessions, but we make it work how we do. But I have been putting out some single music. Everybody had a freak out when I dropped my first single song. I had my first single show. They was like, "What's going on? What's going on? Are you guys fighting?" I'm like, "Nah, nothing like that. You know, just trying to keep it pushing."
People always want to fucking throw some drama into that shit, don't they?
All I did was saying, "Hey, I got a solo show," and they was like, "Oh my God, did you guys break up? What's going on?"
I would have been like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I thought about it, but then, you know, I thought about it, but that'd just blow it out.
All right, keep them entertained for a second, because I just realized that I totally forgot to bring in the featured artist music, and we definitely got to get that in. I tell you what, we got to download it. I'll get it in a second.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and play a track from another featured artist real quick. When we come back, let me pick a track before I outro. I can't just outro without having something ready to play. So let's see what we got. Let's do something from, let's see, who have we not played on the show in a while? Who have we not played? When's the last time we played a PimpyKast song? I think we're gonna play a PimpyKast song. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, guys. When we come back, we're going to have the featured artist of the week, w.o.r.m. You're watching the PimpyKast right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Bye.
These fools going crazy in chat. You guys, Zach.
Choose the best for revolution and refuse the final rules from the powers that abuse. Execution, born on the dawn of retribution, filtered through the populace and it's a popular amusement. It's time to change the game and weather vein and all your culture. Gonna rise up to the challenge, gonna feed you to the vulture. It's a battle plan, I got it, man. I'll lead us to the promised land. A wicked band of brothers, it's the charter, fuck the other. Got a bad reputation, feel my base on innovation. I'm an evil motherfucker in the face of opposition. Opposition in his vision is a carnage, lace deception of a crucifixion. Who does she get with it or you bury, bitch? Looks of the Bible, blessed his only child. I was born in the wild alone. You never take me down. 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 Challenged by the throne alone and battle prone. The folks, they always know leads the revolution. If you're dying for your cause, then it's flaws in your solution. Execution, blood it flows, it fills the valleys in your telly. All the bodies and prepare for the finale. They be praying to the God and I be praying like an eagle. Here's a church, here's a steeple, I'ma kill all these people. Be prepared for this transition, place the base at all locations. It's a vision, it's a mission, get you knocked out of commission. It's the changing of the garden, it's the flash of all resistance. I don't turn in just an instance, if you blink you just won't miss it. It stays encrypted in my mind and then I spit it in a rhyme. PimpyKast, say the rule and execution at a time, come on. Books of the Bible, blessed as only child. I was born in the wild alone, you never take me down. You never take me down, you never take me down, you never take me down. Challenged by the throne, alone and battle prone. The folks, they always know, whoa, you'll never take me down. You never take me down, you never take me down, you never take me down. Blessed as only child, I was born in the wild alone. You never take me down. 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 Challenged by the throne, alone and battle prone. The folks, they always know, whoa, you'll never take me down. You never take me down. You never take me down. You never take me down.
Made it even better.
Outpacing growth and demand for other coins.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens due to the crisis that is now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. At this hour, we repeat these other facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder committed by a virtual army of unidentified citizens. Murders are taking place in villages and cities, in rural homes and suburbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, make my introduction. I'm the gentleman devil sent to level your perception. Pay attention, cause I'm about to whittle with and cut through like kung fu. I'm a whip kick harder than bamboo. I'm taboo, only whispered about in hushes. I've been under the underground, feeding off of your carcass. I lead the chorus of chaos, I am the scales of destruction. I'm about to sing, motherfucker, like a volcanic eruption. I'm taking to dissension, metaphorical submissions, a festering infection, above evolution. I'm an answer with no question, preacher with no sermon, a hand on my justice to those that deserving. Pathetic and worthless, disenchanted, perverted. I'm a time bomb ticking without any target, cause I'm heartless and thoughtless with no viable causes. Sadistic and putrid, hate laced and loose. So everybody bear witness, testify and take notice. It's hopeless to run now, your window is closing. Made a spite against God, and here I come running. Just give me a scribble and let me fiddle with your wishes. Collected dreams and spirits, tainted and vision. I'm a spinster, I'm a trickster, older than your minister. But I'm a giver and I'm here to barter with you calmly. It's best not to cross me, cause the result will be costly. To dissension, metaphorical submissions, a festering infection, above evolution. I'm an answer with no question, preacher with no sermon, a hand on my justice to those I deem deserving. Pathetic and worthless, disenchanted, perverted. I'm a time bomb ticking without any target, cause I'm heartless and thoughtless with no viable causes. Sadistic and putrid, hate laced and loose. I'm poetry in motion, I'm a freight train rolling. I'm the horror you ignore, entirely woven in an omen. I'm corrosion, we talking biblical like forces. I'm a plague in all houses, bring an army of louses. I'm an angelic vision or a devil's reject. I'm heaven and hell sent mythological content. A legion of insects, they rise from the dirt like worms through your flesh like maggots and delight. Are the bones of matter that's left? Bet this was a long time coming, wish to only invest. Maybe digest, muscle, bones, and the rest. I'm sure that you guessed they aim for what's in your head. Undead, yes, that's one way to put it. Kill your mind with regret, ain't no time for that pudding. No, the blood has been brewing long before there were crosses. Ancient force and forgotten, your deposit in coffins. I'm tasting to dissension, metaphorical submissions, a festering infection, above evolution. I'm an answer with no question, preacher with no sermon, a hand on my justice to those I deem deserving. Pathetic and worthless, disenchanted, perverted. I'm a time bomb ticking without any target, cause I'm heartless and thoughtless with no viable causes. Sadistic and putrid, hate laced and loser. I'm tasting to dissension, metaphorical submissions, a festering infection, above evolution. I'm an answer with no question, preacher with no sermon, a hand on my justice to those I deem deserving.
Keep that in mind for the next couple of days. 600.
All employees must wash hands before returning to work or after coming in contact with Nekestro. The PimpyKast on the PimpyK Multiverse Network.
Alright guys, welcome back to the PimpyKast right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. We are running into some slight difficulties just like we did last week. I don't think it's quite as bad as it was. I think the main problem is we sat here and hung out and chilled and listened to music and fuck around on the interwebs and we weren't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit in the scene's a little bit fucked up, but that's alright because we're about to, in just a few minutes, we're gonna get our homeboy w.o.r.m on the line. And chat with him for just a minute. So, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get him up on the PMVN hotline. So let's see if this even works, because quite honestly, nothing ever does for me anymore on this show. And then, you know, much like it was when we had the deal with Villarreal, you know, shit would fuck up like this for me, and then we would do his show the very next night.
It'd be perfect.
And it'd be perfect. And the same thing happened last week for the very first episode of the Underground Pub Show, which, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But
sometimes it happens, though. I mean, it happens twice now. It might just be me.
It must be.
Second time I'm on. Time.
Man, we're on the damn promo screen. I hadn't even got into that shit yet, which is kind of bullshit.
Oh, man. It's a leak now.
Watch this motherfucker not answer the phone. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Be like, yo.
Hello?
w.o.r.m.
Hi.
What's going on? Featured Artist of the Week, w.o.r.m, live on the PMVN hotlines. What's going on with your homeboy?
This is ridiculous, man. You guys call me at the most inopportune time. I'm sitting here waiting for the last 20 minutes for you lazy asses to get on the phone. And I have to watch my baby boy. So you're going to have to fucking call me back in like 5 minutes.
I have to call you. Wait. We're live, and I have to call. All right, I have to call you back in 5 minutes.
Yes, because I'm watching my little infant child because I sat here and twiddled my thumbs for part of 25 minutes.
He's like
for 25 minutes. Now I told you I was calling you in this. All right. Look. I'm not gonna get in between you and you bathing your infant child. So go ahead and do that, and we'll try to give you a call back in about 5 minutes.
All right, bye.
All right. Wow. I stand perplexed, my friend. There's a first time for everything. This is definitely one of those.
Baby wipe, like.
No. Listen, I would never insult the man. I would never put the man down. However, you know, planning goes into this. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely told him we'd be talking to him in the second segment. Let me bring the scene up real quick just to make sure. Okay, I wanted to make sure, for crying out loud, that we at least see now the audio seems really low. I don't know what the hell's going on. Everything's lagged straight the fuck out. I don't know what's going on around the show anymore, man. I just don't fucking know. I don't want to pretend like I know. I call our featured artist. He can't talk because he's got his baby in the bath. It's not very rock starish. I'm just going to put that shit out there right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
No, you definitely always got to do what you got to do, especially when it comes to children. Don't get me wrong. I understand the man's dilemma. It's just, he said it was an inopportune time for us to talk to him. That's what's kind of bothering me. When I'm just trying to bring the man on, help him promote his shit. But I understand. I know how to fill airtime. I've been doing that shit for almost a year now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you have a guy like Nekestro sitting next to you, it's not always, you know, easy to come up shit. It's not like he just bounces. I have to literally bounce things off of him. And when I say that, I don't mean it in the verbal sense. I mean, I actually have to pick shit up and bounce it off of him to wake him up sometimes. You know what I mean? So I know how to just sit here and talk shit for a while. I mean, I do it every single week.
Every day. Why not, though?
5 minutes. God, that seems like a really long time when you're waiting to call somebody back.
Call somebody back. Like, he probably can call you back.
I'm thinking about just calling a different artist.
Who you gonna call? Let's prank call somebody.
You want to? Do you got a number for me? Here. Write it down on a piece of paper.
All right,
write it down.
do this.
Write it down like somewhere on this paper right here. Just write it down and then
go through my phone. So you.
Yeah. Do that, and then we'll randomly just get somebody on the line to fill some gap time while he puts some clothes on his naked infant baby. I heard a funny insult when I was at the gathering. I said it quite a bit.
What's that?
Suck a fat baby's dick. That's the look I gave it first too. But I'm telling you, after a couple hours, it sunk in, and I was like, "That's funny as fuck." I was like, "I like that." Go suck a fat baby dick. I liked it.
That was like the most fucked up thing.
It was better than what everybody else was saying, which was "Show me your butthole." You know what I mean?
That's intense.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the type of places I hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what she said.
It might have been. Oh, dude, first night. All right, we're holding this rap competition out in the parking lot under a tent, and what it was is I was just spinning music, and then I got drunk and I wanted some attention because everybody knows I'm an attention whore. So I started getting all these people. I started this rap battle, which was really cool. Gave away some T-shirts, shit like that, and I got everybody chanting, "Show me your asshole." And this fucking dude had to be 46-year-old dude. Walked up, pulled his pants. We're getting a call here.
He's gonna call back first.
Let's see. What's up? You're live on the PimpyKast. Who's this?
Yo, mama.
Worm.
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to. Let me look at the number here. Let me compare and contrast. Yes, it's definitely the same number. What's we were trying to figure out a way to kill time because you totally fucking threw a wrench in everything we were gonna fucking do. So we decided we were just gonna randomly prank call somebody, which this shit was above that. We're a higher caliber. I mean, we're not really, you know what I mean. But for showman's sake purposes, I'm gonna say that. All right, man. Well, we're running once again into some technical lag issues. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we're battling through them. What's going on with you, homeboy? How was dry and arid Tombstone, Arizona?
Oh, it's pretty awesome, man.
Wait a minute. Who is this?
It's w.o.r.m.
No, this definitely isn't w.o.r.m. Hold up. Let me bring this up. It says unknown caller. This isn't w.o.r.m.
Motherfucker, we got.
Is this Flip Flop the Clown? It sounds like Flip Flop the Clown.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah, what I better fuck with your mother.
Oh, Brittany, you. Bye, Mandy.
Bye, Mandy.
Jeez. Jesus Christ. She sounded like a straight up dude, man.
She sounded like a dude.
Like a straight up dude. Damn.
Maybe she is.
Deep voice.
It is those times
sound like
days.
she had a bigger dick than me. I'm just putting that shit out there.
Days.
Man, she was saying XD the other day, which meant extra large dick. Maybe it didn't mean she liked them. Maybe it meant she had one. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, I thought it was.
What is the new internet lingo for that? Just saying.
Just saying.
JS.
JS.
JS. You know, this motherfucker shrug his shoulder. JS. I mean, that's how I picture people when they say that. And also, even though I do it, when I'm in a...
Oh, God. Let me answer. I got you.
No, this time...
It might be him.
No, this ain't him either. All right. What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
Oh, Jesus.
So this actually is w.o.r.m.
What the fuck you talking about?
What up,
You
Big
called
Perm?
me, you asshole.
What up, Big Perm?
We just got a call. We thought you were calling back a second ago. The caller ID threw your number up and everything, and then all of a sudden it changed last second, and it was this fucking chick from the live chat. It was really weird. Listen, I refuse to let that bitch bring my show down. So let's get into what it is that we were gonna do. Here we are, feature, and I'm gonna ask the same fucking question, just like I did when that stupid bitch was fucking with me.
Okay. So you got pranked phone call by not me, and now you're mad. Okay.
No, not mad at you. No, I'm mad. Not mad at you necessarily. I mean, I'm getting there, but not quite yet. Anyway, so how is it? And what was it? What the fuck was the verbiage I used? An dry, arid Tombstone, Arizona.
Dry, arid Tombstone, Arizona. How is things going today?
What's going on with you, w.o.r.m?
Been a long day, chilling. Trying to avoid the outside of that dry, arid Arizona heat.
I heard that. Oh yeah.
I literally just opened up my door to try to go out and have a cigarette while we conversate, and there's like 5 paramedics pulling somebody out from my neighbor's apartment because they, heat stroke, I guess. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm going back inside.
Wow. I mean, it's funny because you live in a place where it's hot, and like they're like during the summer they're pulling like dead old people out of their apartments and shit because nobody goes and checks on them, and then in the cold areas you get that shit during the winter. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just freezing and shit. You remember that? There was that. Remember Rotten.com way back in the day? I don't know. If a lot of these kids probably don't even remember Rotten. It's still there, it just hasn't been updated.
Yeah. That's intense.
There was a picture. There was a couple photos of this guy. He was an old guy. He died in his tub, but he didn't have. I guess what he did is he kept like the space heater under his porcelain tub to keep the water warm, so he could stay in it like a jacuzzi or whatever. Well, he died in it, so he continued to cook. So when they tried to so when they tried to pull him out, the bone came right out of the meat and shit. You know what I mean? They pretty much lifted his.
Kind of like when you boil chicken. It's kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
But not as tasty. I would assume.
I bet it smelled and tasted pretty similar. I mean, everything tastes like chicken.
Bro, I can't even.
I hear this common thing all the time if people talk to me about Arizona. But it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat. Yeah, because the fucking heat cooks all the water and evaporates, bro. 120 is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Of course, it's going to be a dry heat because there's no water left.
If you're sweating in Arizona, you're in trouble.
That's the type of heat that made black people, bro. That's why
even black folks don't like that heat.
Yeah, it's like African heat. Arizona is like
it's ridiculous. I mean, I literally open up my door sometimes and go, never mind.
Turn
right back around.
I'm originally from Los Angeles, so I'm definitely used to the dry, temperatures. But LA's in.
What are you talking about? Los Angeles is right next to the fucking ocean. You don't have such thing as a dry heat.
Which is the fact that the Pacific is a cold body of water is one of the things that contributes to the dryness on the west coast of this country. Actually,
like dry ice.
The southwest of this country.
Listen, if we're going to start getting into weather science and all that stuff, then we're going to have to pull up charts.
That's what I want to talk about. I happen to be close personal friends with what's the asshole that comes every time we have a hurricane?
I don't know.
I'm sorry? You cut in and out there, bro.
The guy that calls every time we're about to have our Cantori, Jim fucking Cantori.
Jim Cantori, yeah.
That motherfucker comes to your town, you're like, well, maybe it's time to leave.
We're about to die.
Yeah.
Something bad's
the funny thing is he's been here like 5 times over the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, all that shit.
I mean, as soon as you see him run.
Yeah. You're not in the very because he's gonna go where he's
when
gonna
that guy shows up, you're like, great.
Exactly.
This one's gonna be bad.
All right,
we're fucked. No, but he never shows up in Arizona because, he's like, it's just hot out there. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, y'all don't get hurricanes.
Who just shows up to Arizona?
Get heat.
I don't know anybody that just shows up to Arizona.
We get what is called haboobs, and it's legitimately what they call it is haboobs, HABOOB. And it's dust storms, basically. And have you ever seen you've seen The Mummy, right?
Yeah, the big ass sandstorms.
The original movie when that big old wall of dust comes flying in, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, that happens in July, where we're like, "Oh, hey, here."
I was more of a fan of the cheesier version, the Scorpion King.
The Scorpion King,
which was The Rock's first ever acting job, and he was horrible, but he was so horrible it was great. He actually gave the people's eyebrow a couple times in that movie. I thought that was pretty funny.
I think he still had the Rock.
Actually, you're wrong. The Rock's first acting job was, in fact, The Mummy Returns, where he was in the beginning.
He was the Scorpion King.
Right. He kind of blew in.
Yeah, but it wasn't his.
Yeah, you're right.
See, come on, guys.
Okay, that's like the same movie. He just kind of.
I'm gonna get beat up. I'm gonna get beat up by wrestling fans the world over.
Yeah, come on, you're talking to a wrestling fan.
WWE.
Can you smell? Wow.
Yeah, his first acting job was the WWE. Rocky Maivia when he came out in that ridiculous outfit.
and a Jerry
Come
curl.
on. We all remember that ridiculous
Hawaiian
outfit, and
guy
people
with a Jerry
still
curl.
loved him. I'm like, what is with
Absolutely.
this guy? Come on.
You know, if you think about it, his whole demeanor and everything, his character, that gay guy he plays in Be Cool, was sort of Rocky Maivia-ish.
Yeah, I guess so.
It kind of
kinda
was a little
kinda
bit,
was
you
the
know?
same thing.
Yeah. So anyway, let's
In a sense, I guess you could say. I mean, minus the fact that there was more of an afro in Be Cool than there was in Rocky Maivia. He had that whole weird Jew kid and play thing going on.
he had like a Hawaiian Jew Jerry curl going on.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you know, there was a little feminine aspect to him, though. You know what I'm saying? It was that, you know, I'm gay, but I'll still beat the shit out of you.
But I still beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, that whole fucking,
Right.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Like
going
if
for
The
him.
Rock would ever come up to me, it'd be kind of like the same thing if Brock Lesnar or The Rock came up to me and said I was going to fuck you in the ass. The only thing I could say would be like, how hard?
Nah,
Are you going to spit on it?
You gonna have to beat me today. You got to beat me out.
I think that's pretty much
first.
what he's saying. That would have already happened.
Yeah,
So
you
just,
had to beat me out first. Like
just-
you're gonna whoop my ass.
I mean,
You're gonna beat
it's kind
one
of
out
like
first, right?
I'm going to put up a fight.
Can I get
I'm
one?
legitimately going to put up a fight against the guy, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be fruitless, and well, not really fruitless because he's going to. Anyway,
Nah,
we're
'cause
going to
see if
stop on
you
that
just
subject
give
and
it
move
up,
on.
that's gay. Like if you fight and then he takes it,
Well, I don't
you'll be
know.
all right.
I don't know about that,
I mean,
man.
what I'm
can't
going
be
to
like,
say
I'm gonna
is
do
like
you.
how
Just be like,
hard.
"Ah."
But then I'm
Depend on
gonna,
if
like,
you're the
I'm
giver or the
gonna-
taker.
Yes, always depends. Like,
Right, because it's
give-
not gay as long as it feels good,
Yeah.
right?
I almost say yeah.
It's only gay if balls touch. I mean,
You
come on,
disagreed
come
with
on.
it, motherfucker.
No, stop.
All right,
Yeah.
listen, let's stop the bullshit. Let's get into the artist because we got people that definitely want to know about you. All right, so just so you guys know, Worm's got a profile up at PimpyK.com. You can check him out. It's got his Reverb Nation, his SoundCloud, everything you need to know to get a hold of the Worm himself.
Does it have the Bandcamp?
It's got the Bandcamp. That's what I meant. I think I said SoundCloud, but I meant
Yeah, I think you said
Bandcamp. I think I did.
I don't think I was gonna say I don't think I have I joined the SoundCloud crowd yet.
Right.
Only just because of laziness. I mean,
And I
everybody
can't
has a SoundCloud.
I can't even promise I have your right Reverb Nation because I know she had like 6 of them, like a bunch that you would have abandoned. And like,
Yeah, well, you know, like I said,
passwords and move on.
It's legitimately that's what happened. I forget passwords. I'm like,
no
did I say The Rock was gay at Gmail or was it
was it
was
one
it
or
Brock
two
Lesnar's
behind
gonna
it? Like,
count my cornhole at Yahoo? I can't fucking remember.
eat a fat baby.
No,
Eat a fat baby's dick
Gmail.
at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
You gotta do cheesy
Right,
radio
I-
voice. Eat a fat baby's dick at yahoo.com. Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't. I have the perfect
just
face
making
for
me-
radio. I
All
got
right,
it.
so real quick, man, describe your music. You know, I'm really bad at. First of all, everybody that tries to describe somebody else's art form is never really good at it, and they probably shouldn't do it to begin with. And I called it, I added the steampunk thing because I know that's a big part, and I'm a really big fan of that type of shit. I like cosplay and all of that. Steampunk is a way bigger movement than just the dress, but it definitely falls into that geek category, which is nothing wrong with. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
well,
with if you're one of those con guys.
I'm a wrestling geek. I'm a comic geek. I'm a video game dork. I've been playing D&D since we had to still use pieces of paper and pencil and a book and go, roll the dice, motherfucker. Did you get it? No. You know what I'm saying? I played Magic the Gathering, the little, the card game before. I've been a dork. I've been a geek since I can remember, honestly, and I've never really fit in with anybody except obviously Juggalos. Hey guys, what's up?
Do you remember Pogs?
Did I remember what?
Pogs?
Oh, dude, listen. First of all,
Pogs?
these kids in the South don't know shit about
Don't know
Pogs,
shit
man.
about Pogs.
No, I'm telling
Bro,
you.
I
that
know
shit-
about Pogs, bro.
on the
And
West
you know what?
Coast-
Did you know about marbles, bro? Did you know about
Marbles, yeah, I
Keeley,
definitely
son?
did. I
know
played
about
it.
marbles.
Oh shit, I played a shitload of marbles, dude.
Bro, I used to have.
Hey, listen,
So
Stupid marbles.
that's where pretty much it stems from. That's where
No, we used
steampunk
to-
kind of came into play,
if
and that's
you-
where. Go ahead.
if you took one of my cat eyes, like one of my really good ones, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like craps in the alley. There was gonna be a fight, you know what I'm saying? I know I lost it fair and
Yeah,
square, but
sure.
I would scrap
But
with a
you gotta
motherfucker
fight me
over
for
that
that,
shit.
cuz you
For real.
gotta. That's how I felt.
That-
about my
I would
Pogs.
literally go
Bro,
spend
you gotta have to get
$20
that out
on
of me, bro.
boulders, and if I lost one, it was it was like you were talking about my mama. You know what I'm saying? We were going to rumble.
Absolutely. All right, so finish describing your music, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. I didn't realize we had moved on.
This is how the subject is going to continuously change. We went from rock and Brock Lesnar pounding my cornhole to marbles to music to Magic the Gathering.
All right,
it works.
So more
about
cornhole and professional wrestlers.
Brock Lesnar.
No, we're not going to go back to that. All right, okay. The subject is past. We're going to move. It's like a butterfly. We're going to evolve and fly away and move on. The music specifically, I guess you could say, is a mix of industrial, because I'm heavily influenced by Nine Inch Nails and Rob Zombie, White Zombie. I literally have loved those guys since I was a fucking kid. You know what I mean? I grew up on that stuff, and obviously old school hip hop, Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, LL Cool J, gangster rap, obviously, and blues. Because I dig the blues, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and just the organic music in life. And it's kind of weird to try to incorporate organic and industrial and dubstep, which is obviously two obvious sides of the same spectrum of music. People play live instruments to people who do programming and on their computer and their keyboards and such, and trying to meld it together in this interesting, eclectic style,
Right. Absolutely.
Hello?
Yeah,
I can't even describe it as best as I possibly
I thought
can.
you were about to say you
you
started out with hello, so I thought you were about to say you couldn't hear us, so I'm like starting to check shit. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
But there was dead air. We in radio, we hate that.
No, you were talking, motherfucker. There has been no dead air. You were talking your ass off, and we were listening. I'm trying to be a good host. I'm trying to respect the laws of the interview, and still I'm dealing with shit. Jesus Christ!
Listen,
I put myself out there.
Do you need a hug?
Yes.
Do you need a hug?
I always need
Somebody
a hug.
give this guy a hug so he can quit bitching.
And a professional wrestling cornhole.
And a cornhole player.
Yeah, and no cornhole pounding from a professional wrestler.
So real quick, Worm, why don't you tell them how they can find you on social media and any shows or any type of big shit. Obviously, you got an album that's coming out. You got a sampler. We got
I do. That's the one that's out there on Bandcamp at the present moment in time. I just decided to try to take a gamble and see what happened, because in the digital age, it seems more fruitful to try to push something a little digital instead of trying to push physical copy.
Yeah, I'll never pay for replication ever again. Matter of fact, me and Nekestro, my regular co-host, he's out of town on business right now. I mean, that's what we'll say for he's in prison getting butt fucked. Me and him are working on a project. We're rappers. We've done the whole. We're not juggalo rappers by any means. We definitely touch on a little bit of that horrorcore, but I would consider us more hardcore, whatnot. But my point is, when we're planning on putting this album out, we're gonna do like a full LP type of album. Somewhere around 15 songs is what we're aiming for. We are gonna do a small run of physical. But it's going to be flash drives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it seems like digital is the way to go. So that instead of me, like I said, putting out and praying for copies to hand out to the gathering, which I have done countless times before.
You went with QR codes this time.
Yeah, I went with QRC barcodes. Just because I wanted to be able to put it in their hands and be able to talk to them and tell them, hey, it's QRC. You can use your phone, scan it. It takes you to the website. You can listen to the shit for free. If you like it, download it to your phone and keep it. You can download it for a penny if you feel so inclined, but really, don't be a dick and give me a penny. If it ain't about a quarter, don't even bother.
That's that juggalo shit in you right there. Right there.
That
was a great Halloween song,
I got a lot of good response from it, and I'm going to continue to push the digital aspect, because like I said, I've handed out tens of thousands of CDs to people and put them in their hands. The problem that I always see is that either people, and they put it in their pocket and then it breaks. Or, yeah, okay, and they put it in their pocket, and they put it in their car, and they forget about it, and it breaks, or it gets ruined because of the heat or something. And then they have this Frisbee, basically, and they're like, well, fuck this guy.
CD replication.
With this card, at least,
CD replication.
Give me the half a second to listen to it, then they're going to dig at least one song. I'm not here to assume that I'm going to impress everybody with everything that I do.
Remember back in the day.
You're like one.
I went to a show with a bunch of samplers, and this was back when you this was back when you pressed the white or the paper. Remember when you had the kit and you pressed like the paper, and that shit would cause it to get stuck in people's CD players.
Yes.
I used to put it on loose on purpose around the edges,
so it never
because and it worked, dude. I had so many people come up to me and be like, "Man, your CD was stuck in my CD player for like 8 months. It's all we listened to, but we fucking loved it.
Well, we love that shit."
So I started doing it on purpose, and then I'd get more and more people telling me that. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking the root of guerrilla marketing right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You know, my big thing is, and we've been saying it on this show for well, we've only been around for like a year and a couple months, but we've been saying it forever, and we already knew this is guerrilla market. It's people think that the days of hitting the streets with flyers is over. No, that's not true. When your sole purpose of promotion is social media, all you're doing is promoting to the people that already know you're doing it, and 95% of those people don't give a fuck.
Don't give a shit.
No, because the market is completely oversaturated with every jagoff who thinks he's a rapper. You know,
that's a totally different side of the story. But I mean, I could go on for hours about that shit.
I was just saying.
Yeah, we can go on for hours about that, but what we're talking about specifically is that, you know, in every state there's
but I ain't gonna rap to that beat. I want to know that old school shit.
Promoting on the social medias and spamming and putting it out there. No, I get it. I do it. It does work on occasions, and it does work to a degree, but there is nothing that works as good as going in front of people's faces.
And hit the fucking streets running. Dude, hey, we did a show in Virginia Beach. We opened up for the Dayton family in Esham one time up in Virginia Beach. And the fucking dudes from Dayton family were out in traffic handing out flyers for a show that they were about to be on stage 30 minutes from that point. And they're like, yo, I mean, all these scared ass white dudes at downtown Virginia Beach, dude. And I don't know if you've ever seen Dayton family. None of them kids are small. You know what I mean? And they're jumping in front of cars in traffic like, you know, white ladies and shit. But it drew a crowd. More people showed up. It's guerrilla marketing 101. It's the best thing to do. All right, man. I'm gonna give you a couple pieces. We are running behind, so we are gonna have to let you go. When we do, we're gonna jump out to a quick break. We're gonna spin "Cool with Your Life," which is part of that sampler for the soil sampler, I believe is what it's called. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
All right, cool. So go ahead and say a couple things. Tell them how to find you, stuff like that, and then I'll tell you what. I'll let you do the outro. Tell them what the name of the track is and all of that, and then we'll roll out.
Should I get my radio voice on?
Oh, yes, dude. If ever in doubt,
ladies and gentlemen,
voice.
As it says, ladies and gentlemen, my name is w.o.r.m. You're going to be checking out one of the new tracks on the Soil Sampler called "Cool with Your Life." Cool with Your Life, if you really want to read it as a phonics. It's one of the many tracks that are on the sampler that you could go ahead and stream for free on Bandcamp. The link will be on the website, as you can tell. You as well could check me out on Facebook, Enter the Worm, or you could check me out on Instagram, Enter the Worm, or you could check me out on Twitter, Enter the Worm.
Enter the Worm.
Enter the Worm.
That's right, because I got a big fat dick. As it stands.
He's the fat baby.
Check me out, hit me up, say hello. I'm always down to make conversation as it stands.
Awesome, man. And we'll definitely get you back on, when you're not bathing your, when I don't call you in inopportune times.
Bathing your
you
kid.
Hey, man, listen.
Hey, look, man, I'm a daddy first. I'm a musician second. It's how life goes. You know?
Yeah, man. No, I understand it. And listen, man, we like your shit. Thanks for coming on, and we'll tap. We'll get back into you a little bit later in the season. Maybe have you back on when you can stick around a little bit longer. Shit, maybe if you ever find yourself over here in the southeast, in the Florida area, hit us up. We'll bring you live in the studio. I appreciate you coming on, guys. That is w.o.r.m. He told you where you
Hopefully
can hear.
so.
Hey, I do have a question
Hopefully,
for you.
wait.
when
Rello's got a
ABK goes
question.
out
He's
on
holding up
tour-
progress.
I know. I got one question for you. Get Eve. Do you used to go by Earthworm?
Oh, I
I'm
forgot about
sorry,
that.
you're cutting in and out there,
I said,
brother. What's up?
Did you used to ever go by the name Earthworm?
By what?
Earthworm. Did you ever go by the name Earthworm? Is what he's asking you.
Earthworm? No.
And the reason he's asking is because there was an independent cat from the West Coast that was doing a small little tour,
thing,
and they did a show with him.
Yeah,
and he had the whole soil thing too. Basically, is what he's saying. He kind of, I don't know if he had the steampunk thing exactly, but he definitely had the namesake thing that was kind of similar.
That was going with it. Yeah.
No, I used to go under a guy under Nukie, Nukie. That's who I used to be.
Nuki.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, w.o.r.m.
And I was in and around the scene for a better part of 10 years, and then I got signed to Native World a year ago. Decided to go ahead and do a name change, style change, makeup, and all the shebang style change across the board, and been running with it since.
That's what's up. Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Well, man, listen, we wish you the best. You guys need to check out that sampler. Is it The Soil or is it just Soil?
It's the Soil, the sampler, basically. It's a sampler for the album that's entitled The Soil.
The Soil. All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, hey, appreciate you coming on, guys. That was w.o.r.m, the very first featured artist for season number 3 right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. You guys are watching the PimpyKast, and the name of the song is Cool With You.
Cool
We'll be
with
back.
ya.
Thank you, w.o.r.m.
You're welcome.
Another individual from Patriotic Millionaires on. It was a day or two later. And I got an email asking something to the effect of closing the loophole.
I am the director. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm on an ego trip or for some kind of bullshit artistic vision. I'm telling you this because I've been directing for 30 years, and I think I know a little bit about what I'm doing. And I also know something about the world because I'm a 52-year-old asshole.
Look at me chopping and spitting, has gotten it flowing with harnesses. Broken with a curve plow. Hardened with heritage, genius on top of it, twisting the tongue a bit. Watch what I do now. Lyrical scissor kick, was it with Hoppins's medical damages? Running with a cash cow. We harness a powwow. I'm focusing with a mean brow. What now? I'm coming with charges and aiming for garbage and looking for targets. With a wall of the gameplay. Masculine mastering, withering everything, rapid from memory. Crazy as wild man. This has got to be easy as mockery. Look at them flock to me. Cooking a fry pan. Come quick with a right hand. I'm where I wanna be at. Hot damn. I'm name me a compass, a puzzle for puppets. Can stomach the dumbest. I'm sounding the trumpet. I'm pushing the button. It's I'm in the ruckus. I look at you plummet. It's subtle but sudden. I'm looking for causes. My flow and be flawless. I promise you novice. I'll shove you your carcass. I harvest the darkness. Embracing the carnage. The hardest, but targets the sharpest regardless. How many times am I gonna tell ya? This year's preacher coming with a heater. Lyrics so bad I can even spell ya. The sound of the reaper, audio speaker. All I wanna do is fucking kill ya. I'll meet you with a fever, teach you with a cleaver. Wait for all the blood to spill, bro. Preach you with a beater, whooping your feet.
Are you cool with your life? Are you cool with your life? 'Cause all you are has faded away. Are you cool with your life? You'll fake tomorrow like you're faking today. You was doing it right, but now all that's crumbling away. Are you cool with your life? Watch it all go up in the flame. Are you cool with your life?
And from even
Nope. Nope. A lot of LOV. Bitch! What the fuck?
It's just going crazy.
It's fucking still being fucking stupid. I just need to get some music on. Music. What's the name of that track y'all did?
LOV. Should be under Rello.
It's not. There it is. I'm not late for shit. Fuck off, Brittany. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the PimpyKast, episode number 37, right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network in the studio with our fill-in co-host right here, Mr. Rello, hashtag Rello for President.
Rello for President. How you doing today, brother man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You know,
Tuesday.
You know, the funny thing is, everything was going great. I think we're laggy again right here at the beginning of the episode. Nope.
No, dude. Fuck this. I'm done.
What the fuck's going on?
I can't do one more single line for this shitty excuse of a show until I see some sort of payment. Check, cash, hell, I'll take food stamps.
Dude, just chill out, grab a beer, and we'll take care of you when we can.
Do I smell bad or something?
No.
I mean, like, do I stink like refried ass? Do I have bad grammar or BO or just hang out with lowlifes? I mean, it's not like I spend the last $50 I got trying to buy weed, even though my power's about to get shut off, is it?
I guess not.
Right. So, until I change my name to Nekestro, no, you cannot pay me in beer.
That's funny. All right, guys, welcome back to the PimpyKast, right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. And as always, for some reason, segment 3 comes along, and all of a sudden, everything is fucking fine out of nowhere. You know, it's like it's got to be. Maybe there's something going on in this neighborhood during Tuesdays that just sucks up all the bandwidth, and we're just not.
Hours of 8 and
but
9.
it's not. It's on the PC because if not, everything would look fine here, but it would stutter everywhere else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we know that's not what the problem is. The live chat has been a blend, and what I'm going to do real quick, because I thought I already had one of these, which it's really weird that I don't, is I'm going to go to a blank scene. We're going to go ahead and add a YouTube live chat. We're going to go ahead and make that full screen. We're going to set up the source. We're going to pull that up. Once again, I want to thank our PMVN Featured Artist of the Week, the very first one of Season 3, w.o.r.m. Very funny guy, very talented rapper. We were had a very good time with that dude. It was pretty dope. There has been a lot of shit going on in this live chat. You know, you were telling me some things here and there. I didn't even realize another PMVN Featured Artist, Pink for President's frontman, Zach Amory.
It's going crazy in there.
With all his gayness, which is awesome. That's why I love him. So you guys know he actually Pink for President wrote and performed the new intro for the PimpyKast, which is really, really fucking dope. The music, and I put together the shitty video that goes along with it. I've got other ideas. We're gonna develop it over time. Believe it or not, my After Effects skills are actually getting better, but you know they still leave a bit to be desired. But I mean, come on, I'm pulling shit out of my ass to entertain you guys. You know what I mean, and help artists get their shit out there. It's getting really hard to talk to you on the show because it seems like all you're doing is chatting with the people in the live chat. I don't do that. I feel I'm too good to talk to these fucking people.
I'm keeping them entertained.
All right, we're definitely gonna run. We're definitely gonna run long tonight. It's not a bad thing because we got a couple more things I really want to get into. Look, we might be 30 minutes over tonight, but I got some things I really want to get into. And the first one is we're gonna go ahead and throw up the PMVN hotline, and we're gonna go ahead and get John from Scrub Care Unit on the line because we promised we were gonna do that, and I fucking love these guys with my life. I think Nekestro called a little bit earlier, but we definitely couldn't take that call.
We skipped it.
Don't call while I've got a featured artist on the line. You know what I mean? If I'm doing an interview, if it's just some random fuck, call. I don't give a shit. I might put you both on at the same time. You know what I mean? But don't call while I'm in the middle of a fucking interview with a featured artist. Now, a lot of people would say, well, don't fucking have that shit up while you're doing an interview with a featured artist. And I can stop it, but damn, that's a lot of work, and nothing was actually working at the time. So let's go ahead and make this call real quick. Get Mr. John Shaw from Scrub Care Unit on the line.
Scrub Care Unit.
Oh shit!
Thank you for calling, John.
Well, there was just a black screen. Wasn't gonna do anything else. Fuck it.
What's going on, homies?
What's up, baby boy? You're live on the PimpyKast. This is John Shaw from Scrub Care Unit. What's going on with you, baby boy?
What's going on, homie?
Shit. A show. Shit was glitchy. Shit was fucked up. Happened like this last week. We get into segment 3 and everything starts to soothe out. I think it knew you were coming. So everything just fucking got scared right. You know what I mean?
Scrub Care Unit was said proper.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So just so you guys know, Scrub Care Unit, and we explained this a little bit, and we'll let John get into this a little bit more in depth. And we actually had an interview with them. We released those Gathering of the Juggalo footage that we shot, quote unquote, live from the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Me and Nekestro. It's a great organization they got. You know, they go to not just the Gathering, they go to other events and music festivals, and they have other things going on. They do clothes drives. Get kids, unprivileged children coats during the winter when they need them most. Shit like that. I'll let you get a little bit more in depth. Why don't you explain to them what it is Scrub Care does, and then I want you to get into some of the news that you have that you want to get out there.
Whoop whoop, homie. First of all, once this gathering was a definite success. We had you guys cancel to us. You saw how much water we gave out.
Yep.
Definitely helped out many homies. But past the gathering, we have many things that we're going to do. We have a thing that we're doing for Thanksgiving, where we help out 10 families, and also in Christmas time, we want to help out 10 families.
Nice. So you guys are going to do like food drives, present drives, that type of thing, sort of like a miniature version of like a Toys for Tots, that kind of thing, or?
Kind of. Basically, what it is I go shopping at Walmart and I figure out what do I want to eat for Thanksgiving. And I figure I want a turkey, I want cranberry, I want stuffing, stuff
fucking
like that.
Thanksgiving. The shit that you're supposed to eat at Thanksgiving.
I want to figure out what you would eat for Thanksgiving, and I go price that, and then we find out families that need that kind of shit,
and you hook them the fuck
up. Gift cards.
Oh, dude, that is what the fuck is up, man. you know what, we're going to be getting into the charity thing here at PMVN. The guy that runs our radio division, DJ Quake, he's taking some time off right now because he also manages multiple recording artists. He's got a lot. That's one dude that just doesn't quit. He has more on his plate than anything. But the one thing he does take time to do is he also has a local charity here called Pensacola Caring Hearts, which is really dope. They do the same type of things. I mean, these dudes get donations and fill up semi trucks and stuff like that. So so you know, but let's get back to Scrub Care Unit because it's another noble fucking cause. How can people contact you guys to donate dividends, fetty, cheddar? What was the word that I didn't know last week for a fat stack of cash, Rello? What was it? Guap. Where they can send a guap your way and help you make Christmas and Thanksgiving fucking dope for underprivileged people, man.
Definitely. If you want to send us like a guap, as Pimpy has said, definitely contact Bob Adams or myself, John Shaw, and all the money goes to help the family out.
That's what's up. And then they can also get you guys at facebook.com/scrubcareunit.
Scrub Care Unit.
And I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and for absolutely nothing, we'll get you guys a slot up on the PimpyK.com sponsor section, and we'll have an ad there for you. So people, within the next day or two, you guys can go to scrubcareunit.com or PimpyK.com, and there'll be a link to everything that you need for Scrub Care Unit, so you guys can donate. And they don't take just monetary. At the gathering they can't take monetary donations because that would put them in a vendor status, and then there was be other kind of complications. But on top, you don't have to just send them money. Send them some, hook them up with some hot dogs, some loaves of bread, some condiments, non-perishables, canned foods. They will find somebody that needs those. Exactly. These guys are super fucking awesome, man.
Understood by that.
Super awesome.
Definitely. It all comes out of our pocket, and we all do it for the family, so anything that comes to our pockets, it all goes out to the family. By all means, look at our records, and it's all for y'all.
Absolutely, man. We could sit here for people that have never seen you guys in action, and we can talk until we lose our voices. Until you actually see what these guys do for kids. Not just the festival scene or in the Juggalo scene, but what they do in general. It would blow your mind. I mean, imagine a family that's so poor that they can't even send their son out to the bus stop to go to school because they don't have a jacket during the winter. These cats do clothes drives where they get a whole bunch of clothes and they send them to families that actually need them, It's not just about cooking hot dogs for juggalos because they decided to spend too much money and they're about to die of, starvation and dehydration. You know what I mean? It's not that's a huge part of what they do, and they get a lot of notoriety for that, and that's a great cause. But there's so many other things that these guys do that I think kind of flies under the radar. Wouldn't you agree with that, John?
I would, actually, and it's not all about juggalos. It's just about humanity itself.
Hey, a scrub's a scrub, baby.
Right?
I'm a scrub. I'll be the first to tell it.
Yeah, if we can help you, fuck it. I don't care where you're from, but it's all about humanity.
I tell you what, man, I want to help you guys, and since we decided this about 6 months ago. I didn't want to do anything local. I kind of wanted to do something that was either national or on an international level. I know right now we can't. There's not a lot that we have to offer, but I'd like to join forces with you guys, and we can use the power of this show. Every show that's on my network, the radio, we have an internet radio station, the website, all of our social media. I want to work with you guys and have a phone conference and actually set something up where we do like a subsidiary of you guys that is definitely your guys'. You can have all the glory, but we'll make the push for it, like a PMV and a PimpyK Multiverse Network. Small division of Scrub Care where we help you guys. We go out and make drives for canned foods, and we make drives for unused clothing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, whatever it is that you guys are on short supply of, including and not limited to money, You know what I'm saying? And we will do what we can to help you guys out because you guys are awesome fucking dudes, man.
Yeah, I definitely think it's very awesome what you guys do because I've been to a few festivals before. I know how that feels, you know, be 3 days out there and can't find bottles of water besides ones with vodka or something.
Right, dude.
You're like,
sounds like you've been to the gathering. It's either vodka or DMT.
Yeah, something. So, like, it's pretty cool that you guys go out there and feed and give water and things that, you know, because that probably saved somebody's life. Like, you never know.
And, you know, anybody that's done any type of charity like that, I did it the first time, and it wasn't on purpose. It was community service. But I worked at it's not funny. I worked at a Red Cross, Red Cross, like soup kitchen type of thing in Miami, because that's where I was working at the time, and I was on state felony probation. You know, I'm not a felon, but part of the agreement was I had to do the full felony probation, all that shit, anger management, all that shit. Well, I was down there. These are some
time.
And this is not just, I mean, everybody's dealt with this, and I saw this with them. I mean, they're 24/7, not 24/7, but I mean, they're pretty much, you know, 12 hours a day, 13, 15 hours a day, giving out water. Well, they give out water pretty much 24/7, but they're cooking hot dogs nonstop, feeding these kids. Not everybody's appreciative, even though they need the service. I mean, when I was doing this Red Cross shit, I would be feeding these people that would say, I don't like peas. Scrape the peas off the plate. No, motherfucker, this is free. Scrape the
peas.
No, scrape the fucking peas off yourself. I ain't taking that plate unless you scrape. And the dude would be like, man, look, you got to do it or our boss is not going to let you do your service here. It's like, fuck. Oh,
what?
Fucking
get out of here.
Sometimes, no matter how much you're trying to do for society, people just don't get. Even though they're the ones in that target demographic, they don't appreciate what's being done for them.
Yeah.
They feel like shit should be handed to them all the time. Well, this shit comes out of somebody else's pocket.
Yeah.
Whether it's taxpayers or whether it's awesome ass dudes like John Shaw and what is Bob's last name? I'm brain farting on that.
Bob Adams.
Bob Adams.
Gotta say a big whoop whoop to him. He's under the weather right now.
Yeah, he's recovering. Yeah, when he was at the gathering, he fucked himself up bad. Dude, knee was swollen up about the size of a fucking bowling ball. I mean, it was bad.
That is intense.
It was, and it ended up being a torn meniscus and some other. He ended up having surgery. So, Godspeed to that man for a full recovery, because that sounds fucked up.
I'm thinking like mosh pit or fell off a ladder.
All right, John. So real quick, just one time, let them know how they can contact you, and we are running way over, and we got a few more things we want to do. So you know, let them know how they can get a hold of you on Facebook and social media and stuff like that. And we're gonna have to move on, homeboy.
Definitely
Damn, that sounded
contact
rude.
us at the Script Carrying Unit on Facebook. I'm the one that runs the page. Just get a hold of the Scrub Care Unit if you got some way you could help us out.
And if you look at the last, one of the last two Pimpy K posts for this show, we tagged you in that, so it's going to be really, really easy to find you guys.
Definitely on my page too as well.
Cool.
So
definitely find us, and you know, we're just helping you out. We don't make nothing on this. You spend thousands of dollars
out of their own pocket just to keep people comfortable, man. How fucking real is that? Brother. Super real. Hey, John, man, once again, thank you for everything that you fucking do. You're a fucking saint. Your organization is awesome. Thanks for coming on the PimpyKast, man. We absolutely appreciate it. And listen, anytime you have news, all you got to do, just like you did today, is send me a Facebook message, and we're going to put you on the air, brother.
Definitely, Pimpy. It was awesome hanging out with you. Peace out.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. All right. Thank you, John Shaw from Scrub Care Unit. Always fun to talk to. Really, really fucking great guys. I want you to actually come with us one time, man, when we go up to that festival. It's in Denver next year, in the Denver area. Come with us. It's a little expensive. You know what I mean? It's like $180-something a ticket, whatever, but you buy it in advance. You put a little bit of Fetty aside. You know what I mean? We'll rent a van, whatever. I think we should take a whole crew with just PMVN, fucking artists, staff. How fucking badass. I mean, it's a promotion paradise, because we're going to a place where cats love underground hip-hop, specifically. Hip-hop, rap. Really, ain't a lot of hip-hop around anymore. But rap, dope. Both dope styles of music. Let's not confuse the two.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Not confuse the two. There's definitely a difference.
There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference.
That's another segment, though.
But anyway, so Nick, fuck. You know, I don't know what's going to be quicker for me to actually tell Nekestro to. I mean, I don't really know if that was him. Guys, typically I wouldn't reject your calls the way that I have been, but I mean, we're running short of time. We had technical issues once again, and we're just trying to get by. Nekestro, we're going to go ahead and jump into this segment. If you want to go ahead and call in, we will definitely accept a call from you. But before we end the show, and we're only about just under 20 minutes over. We started on time tonight. We had a few technical difficulties, but I've actually, even though I lied and said this last week, I actually know what it is that's causing it. So next week, we'll definitely get that fixed. I just don't know why it's causing it for my show and it's not for the Underground Pub Show, which airs tomorrow night, 8 p.m. right here at the PimpyKast Multiverse Network. Let's go ahead and check out the live chat before we jump into this, see what these assholes are doing.
They're going crazy in here.
Are they? Now I don't even remember which one I used to get it. Is that it? There it is. Still the same motherfuckers, though. Rello. See, you're spending more time in the fucking chat than you are communicating with me.
No way.
I'm trying.
It's like 1 every 30.
So, what is, I guess, Zach jumped out, huh? Zach hasn't been in the chat lately.
I think they ran him off.
How could you run that guy off? I mean, he's like the connoisseur of creepy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like usually he runs everybody else off.
I thought that was going to happen.
All right, Nekestro, I want you to go ahead and call in, bud. I don't really know what your number is, so I'll just keep accepting them until I actually get the person that's you. We're going to jump into a quick new bit that we like to call. Actually, I should have found it.
Drum roll, please.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Son of a bitch.
Who is that?
I don't know. Here it is. I found it.
The new and improved.
Ever wonder what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking?
All right, so the name of the segment is what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking. And what we did is we went out to Reddit and we went out to multiple forums across the interwebs, and we posted our link. And we did this just for the very first run. There's actually a couple people that ended up turning in things in that are actually familiar with the show and that we're familiar with the live chat and phone calls and stuff like that. And we want you guys to get involved with this as well. Basically, if you ever come up at a point where you all of a sudden think something that's really prevalent and we need to know about it, send that to feedback@pimpyk.com and put something in the subject like what I was actually thinking or something like that so we know what it is. If you don't want your real name on, then sign it with a fake name and we'll know to use that fake name or whatever. And if you want your real name, then sign it with your real name or say use my real name and blah, 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 and we can get that fucking started. So let's go ahead and get into some of these real quick. Our first one... Xcast Wasteland was the username for this guy, and he writes, "You guys are like the underground version of the Rogan podcast." That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a fucking compliment.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Just nowhere near as funny, intelligent, or any other adjective related to anything remotely entertaining.
Oh my god!
What a fucking dick. I feel like I should have read these before I read them on the air. I feel like that should have happened. What the fuck is wrong with me? Jesus fucking Christ. I have no idea.
You guys are like the underground Joe Rogan, so except not funny.
I just got an alert, and I guess it's been like this whole show, and nobody cared to say anything until just now, but apparently they say our levels are kind of low, and they are. They drop back down, and that's sorry guys.
Hey, welcome back to the PimpyKast.
There it is. Our level. Well, now we're probably a little bit too loud, but fuck it. At least you can hear us. Sorry guys, you got to let us know. The computer was fucking up, so we had some things going on. Getting the live, and I did see that John Shaw was in the live chat, and he did say turn it up. But it looked like our levels were good at the time, but obviously they were a little bit low. Sorry about that. We were having issues. Let's move on with what the PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking. And this one comes from Jay Nichols from Milton, Florida.
Oh, nice.
Local.
Yeah, come down here.
Don't know if that's male or female. Me and my boyfriend, well, I guess that answers it, doesn't it? Watch your show every week.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
Not because we're into it.
Okay.
But because we know Pimpy from the Ticket Sports Bar and he begs us to.
Oh, man.
That makes us feel like shit. I lost. Sorry, I fucked up. It lost it. Where was I at? And then makes us feel like shit when we don't. Sometimes we take turns watching and take notes for the other. This way we don't both have to suffer.
Yo,
I think I'm gonna call it end of the skit right here.
I was to say my question was.
I think this segment is over. Honestly,
do you think that is their real name, or do you think they made one up? Because they got to see you later at the tickets bar. Because you're probably gonna get a beer now. And go look
what
for
I did is, what happened was at the time we were out of printer paper, which is why I couldn't print.
Why
these
you couldn't
out.
print it?
So I wrote. I specifically didn't write anything. If they gave a name and they signed it, because that's what we agreed to, that's what I went with. So could I go back and find those emails? Yeah, I mean, I absolutely can find out who each and every one of these people are. And the funny thing is, I just said that I wrote them down, but I didn't read them. Let's figure that one out. All right, let's see.
But I believe that because when I walked in here, like you were stressing a little bit, and I was like, "It's cool, bro."
No, I mean, I wasn't. I was actually relaxed, and that's the problem. Is I didn't have anything ready. Every week I forget one thing that I have to finish the last minute. It's fuck it. Let's keep this going.
Let's keep it going.
All right, so I often wondered why you guys wear headphones. Not only because you sit so close together, but also because you still are not able to catch the absolute shit that spews out of your mouths.
Well, that's an asshole.
Signed, Bobo.
I have to hear
from the Underground Pub Show.
We have to hear phone calls.
No. Bobo from the Underground Pub Show.
Oh, that guy.
What a dick. His show was on my network.
It's on the
All right, I got one more. One more. It was on the first page.
Bobo.
Hopefully this one.
I heard what you said.
Hopefully this one vets well for us. That's all I got to say about that. And then we're probably going to have to get out of here because we are 24 minutes over. But we had some issues. We struggled through it. It was fun talking to the w.o.r.m. I mean, just w.o.r.m. And it's obviously an acronym. And I meant to ask him that because everywhere I see it, it's got periods in between. Mm-hmm. So I assume it to be an acronym. Or unless it's just, my name is W period O period R period M period. That's a lot of periods.
Yeah.
He's got to be pissed off all the time.
All the time. All month long. All month long.
All month long. All right. The next one is, I don't understand why chicks in the live chat think Nekestro was hot. Pimpy is sexy as fuck.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
Amen. Nekestro's like kind of weird.
Consider me
he
on
has that. He has that scruffy weird guy sexy. Though.
I don't know what it is.
Somebody has to find it sexy.
Pimpy is sexy as fuck. Consider me on Team Pimpy. Signed, Jim from Augusta, Georgia.
Oh my. Hey, you got one.
Fucking figures. Fucking figures. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's the gay jokes.
I'm getting rid of this. We're not getting rid of this. I like this shit. We're not getting rid of it. We're not getting rid of it. I will get rid of it for right now because we are about to have to get out of here. Real quick, I want to remind you guys about the contacts. If you guys want to hit us up, it's facebook.com/PimpyK. Instagram is also /PimpyK. You can get us on Twitter at Mr. PimpyK. YouTube is youtube.com/C/PimpyK. If you want to hit up the hotline, it's 850-426-4065. Email is feedback@pimpyk.com. And you can always get us on the live chat. It has been a blaze tonight, which is really, really fucking dope.
Hey.
That's what I wanted from you guys. That's what I'm getting from you guys. Don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Listen, I promise you next week, all that bullshit, glitchy, talking like that's all going away. I promise you. I know what's caused it. I got a little ambitious. My computer is badass, and I kind of upped the level of quality past what it's capable of doing because it's done so good to this point.
Yeah.
And and I know why it doesn't do it for the underground pub show, and I know why it didn't do it for the other shows that I was complaining about earlier. It's because they don't run as much shit as I do. I mean, I've got all the graphics, all the voiceovers. Oh,
there's a phone call.
Oh shit.
Drum roll.
I'm trying here. All right, caller, you live on the PimpyKast. Who do we got?
What it do?
Hi, what up?
What the fuck? See, now I automatically think this is Brittany again. You understand what I'm saying? Because she went from the hey man, what the fuck is going on? My dick is bigger than yours.
Hey guys.
Hey, girl.
All right.
Okay, seriously, what up?
I know it was you.
I love you, man. I just had to call in before you guys got out of there. I just had to call in, seriously.
All right,
that's
we
fine.
love you too. We love you.
Yeah, the show was fun. I can't believe you thought I was worm. I actually cracked up. I thought you would actually get me like quick as hell.
Well, listen. The where the caller ID sits on the call app is right above where the incoming call is. So when I looked up, I saw his number again. You know what? Fuck you. I'm hanging up. Don't even feel like I should have to explain that shit.
Bye, Randy.
Yeah, bye, Randy. Or Randy, depending on which time you call.
Whichever time you call. Bye, Randy. Bye.
Damn it, Randy. No, damn it, Mandy. Tell Randy to pull the Corvette around.
Corvette.
I think it was Trans Am last week.
Paul Firebird right here.
Really quick, I know I brought this up, but I really want to talk about this, and there's yet another thing that I was supposed to have, and I will have this done. Jesus, if that's her, I'm not answering it. And whoever it is blocking their number, of course.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you're live on the PimpyKast. Please don't let me down.
Hello?
Hello? All right, now you guys are just fucking with me. I'm trying to get into something important.
That was probably Nekestro.
I am closing down the hotline. You guys can no longer get me. If you want, leave a fucking message, you assholes. Anyway, I want to get into something. I accidentally brought this up earlier, but we need to talk about it now before we get out because we're only 30 minutes over. I've got a new podcast that I'm going to be doing. It's called Tentatively Correct with Pimpy K. As you read here, the only podcast on the interwebs with absolute maybes. And there's a lot of people right now that are probably thinking that didn't get the tentatively correct, which tentatively means sometimes or working on.
Maybe.
Right? Like maybe. Right, yeah, could be. Could happen. Absolute maybes, tentatively correct. You guys get the idea. No flashy green screens. None of the shit that we do on this show. It's just me, the mic, and guests. And I'm not just booking, and I am going to have some special guests, but every week it's going to be about the viewers. I'm going to have one guest on that's a viewer. And literally, by tomorrow night, I will have at pimpyk.com a sign-up sheet. I'm not filtering guests like I do for this show. It's nothing like that. If you want to be part of that show, that podcast, which will be, let me bring it back up and explain that again. Right here, the iTunes. It's going to be syndicated on iTunes and YouTube Play, so you can get the audio version of it in the traditional podcast style distribution, which is really badass. We will be recording it and with video live on YouTube, but the difference is it's not going to be like this, all this fancy shit. It's literally going to be me, and not even sitting here at the broadcasting desk. It's going to be in my production station, and there might be a guy sitting right next to me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's going to be one fucking camera view, and you're going to see exactly the way that the studio looks, which is cool. I think we should probably
I remember when it fell down.
Right.
I remember when the screen fell down. I was like, yo, that
we're not going to show that again. But like you know, all of our featured artists, we have T-shirts, flyers, CDs up on the wall from, and we've got more to hang up. There's actually way more to hang up, and we got to get on that eventually. But you know, that's the type of shit we can do. I can maybe sit right in front of that so you can see all of our featured artist shit we have. The studio is fucking dope, and they get to see the green screen side, which is really, really cool, but they don't get to see how this fucking shit actually works.
Behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's just PMVN Studios, and it is what it is. But you know, I've had people tell me when they first come in here, man, this is a fucking professional. No, there's nothing professional about it, but I damn sure made it look that way.
Yeah, it's all about.
And when people come on and they say, dude, this is a professional, obviously professional, you haven't seen my show. You're coming onto a show you've never watched.
You've never looked at.
There's nothing professional. All right, I love you guys. All you people in the fucking live chat, Nikki Hayes, Zach, fucking love you guys. Thank you guys for the fucking intro music. It's fucking awesome. Was Dallas in there too?
Dallas was in there too.
So Pink for President representing. I appreciate you guys. I love the intro music. Nothing but great fucking feedback. It's an awesome song.
Definitely love that song.
I really do have a laser cock too, by the way. I absolutely do. I'm gonna take my homie right here. Hashtag Rello for President.
Hey, much love. Thank you for having me.
You guys know how to get at that guy. Hit up pimpyk.com. Go to the season 2 artists. Look for Rello and Hog. By the way, you know, Rello's about to be about to have a baby brother, kind of late in life.
Hey.
Did you know about that?
No, I didn't.
Eric is pregnant.
Who?
His daddy's ex-old lady.
Oh yes, I do know.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get that little motherfucker in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Once it gets old enough to not break shit, we're gonna have to do that. Anyway, guys, hey, listen to me. I appreciate every one of you. I know we've had some technical difficulties in the last few shows, and it's not the best way to start out this new season. But we got more featured artists next week. We got some awesome fucking rappers coming up that we met at the gathering as well. They're called Baconomics. Baconomics. Hashtag Baconomics. They're fucking dope. I can't wait till you guys hear them. Thanks, w.o.r.m, for coming on the show. Awesome rapper as well. You guys can check him out at PimpyK.com. Everything you need to know to get at him. Other than that, this is the PimpyKast, and you're watching it right here on the PimpyK Multiverse Network. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Word down.
Bitches.
What the rock is cooking?
It's the PimpyKast every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, right here at the PimpyK